I got blood all over my pants. How's my finger bleeding? I'm recording a YouTube video. What on earth? Pascal famously wrote that all of humanity's problems stem from mankind's inability to sit in a room quietly with themselves. However, I don't think many people truly understand why Pascal actually made that claim. It's not simply that Pascal just thought humans are these little busybodies that could use an extra break every now and then. Instead, he understood that when we are brought to true silence, we are forced to reckon with ourselves. And what we find when we do that is not pretty whatsoever. He said that nothing is so intolerable to man as being fully at rest, without passion, without busyness, without entertainment, without care. It is then that he recognizes that he is empty, insufficient, dependent, and ineffectual. From the depths of his soul now comes at once boredom, gloom, sorrow, chagrin, resentment, and despair. In short, Pascal saw that when you are forced to be with yourself, you realize that you are not happy. Now, to be honest, when I first started writing this video, it was going to be much more philosophical. I was going to focus primarily on the metaphysics of boredom and why it poses such a problem for human existence. But the more I started writing this script, the more I became convinced that I needed to talk from the heart this video, because I see boredom as a behemoth of a problem in modern day society. And what makes it such a problem is that we don't even see it as a problem. Boredom is now seen as this inconvenience to be avoided, but what it really is a dilemma of existence itself. It's intended to point us somewhere. It's intended to show us that what we're doing is meaningless. It's intended to show us that what we're chasing after is vain. It is intended to make us ask truly meaningful questions. Who am I? Where am I going? Why am I here? What is the purpose of this all? But instead, we just scroll through TikTok instead. Scroll through more YouTube, scroll through more Instagram. I never have to ask, who am I? Why am I here? Where am I going? I'm gonna die one day. That's a humongous problem. What must I do? Can I do anything? All our life passes in this way. We seek rest by struggling against certain obstacles, and once they are overcome, rest proves intolerable because of the boredom it produces. We must get away from it and beg for commotion. If you are not able to be bored, you will not be able to live a meaningful life. That may sound like an overstatement, but it's true. Because if you're not able to be bored, you're not able to ever think about what truly matters. And if you never think about what truly matters, you'll never be able to do anything that actually matters. I am so passionate about this because there are things that truly matter. There are things that are beautiful and good and true. But people are walking around life miserable and depressed because they think those things don't exist because they've been living their whole life completely saturated in distraction. Utterly saturated. But if you would just take my plea in this video and snap your phone in half and go sit down in a room and think, not for 30 seconds, not for 1 minute, but sit down and think for half an hour. And then do that again the next day, and then do it again the next day, and then do it again the next day. Your life would change. Imagine if you just stopped consuming all of this BS, all of these TikTok dances and new sound trends and 6, 7, like, what are we talking about? What happened to being concerned with what is right? What happened to being concerned with what is important? What happened to being concerned with what is good and true and beautiful? There's a reason superhero movies are so popular. It's because they capture the ideals of who we want to be, who we could be, but we won't. Do you not want to be courageous? Do you not want to be thoughtful? Do you not want to be selfless or loving or kind or patient? The reason you are so empty is because you were meant to fully devote your life to the good, and instead you have 8 hours of screen time a day. It's simple. It's not rocket science. We can blame our unwell-being on, oh, well, that girl broke my heart 2 years ago, or that guy at that restaurant didn't treat me right, or my family's all messed up, or my boss just doesn't see me as a valuable employee. No, it's because every day I wake up and I'm given the option to live for God or live for myself, and every day I live for myself. I lie when I ought to tell the truth. I'm selfish when I'm supposed to be selfless. I'm cowardly instead of courageous. I'm slothful instead of hardworking. I'm prideful instead of humble. And I hate instead of love. I'm going to die one day and I haven't made peace with it, and I don't really know who I am or where I'm going. Maybe that's why you're miserable. But you're never going to find that out unless you allow yourself to be bored for 2 seconds. Please, take some time to think. There is possibly nothing more important you could be doing right now. Pascal was right. We absolutely hate to be bored because we hate reality itself. And if you don't think this video applies to you, then I straight up just challenge you, man to man, man to woman. Turn off your phone right now and sit in silence for half an hour. No podcast, no music, no TV on in the background, just you and your thoughts. Okay, so I'm sorry if I came off harsh in this video. I really didn't want to come off harsh. I really care about this. I really care about you. And I think I get frustrated because everybody I'm interacting with doesn't seem to think that our inability to be bored is this ginormous problem. It's a huge issue. And so I really just want to call light to it and try to snap some people out of it. And the only way I know how to do that is just by amping up the energy. Like, guys, look out, caution. Here's the way. Don't go that, please. But anyways, in our next video, we are going to talk about Pascal's philosophy of distraction, which is us running from boredom. Hopefully a little more Pascal and a little less Isaiah. Golly, I really went on a rant there. But until then, I love you. I'm sorry for yelling in this video. I'm praying for you, and I hope to see you on the road back home. Bye, guys.
It's getting dark, I feel.
R53, that's on me. When I run away alone, all alone, about to help me get back home. I'm too far gone. Yeah. No cap, I ain't tryna be next up. No cap, I ain't tryna go A-list. Cross piece be hanging from the necklace. Chain swing when I'm running through the mazes.